Hello, beautifuls. There is a quote by an ancient Zen master that says, "To control your cow, give it a bigger pasture." Now, I know that sounds completely opposite to what we view as control. And in Western society, we view control very differently. We look at it as creating, doing, planning, and we are forcing cattle into pens all day, every day. And I am not talking about literal cows, of course. I wanted to talk about this today a little bit and share an alternate perspective on control. One that actually has us being in a place where we are more in control when we allow and let go. I am sure that most of you would agree with me that there are very few things in this world that we have ultimate control over. Control is an illusion. We do have control over our feelings, thoughts, and actions. And if we use the Western idea of control, for example, and apply it to our feelings, when we control our feelings, typically what is happening is we are suppressing or denying because it doesn't align with what we are trying to portray or present. And we can only do that for so long, and then it squirts. It comes out sideways, and we are forced to see the illusion that we did not have control. And if we look at control in that Western aspect, we really have none. Not only is it illusory, but it is exhausting to exert so much energy in attempt to control and manipulate situations that are ultimately beyond our control. Now, I know, I can hear some people saying, well, what are we supposed to do? Not plan? Just sit back and allow and let everything happen? Well, there is a very big difference between inaction and being passive, and that of taking a surrendered action. I'd like to use an illustration to help you understand the difference between the two. Imagine you're in the ocean. There's nobody around, and you're thrashing in the water. It might be because you don't know how to swim and you're drowning, or that you've been there a really long time and you're tired and you're on the verge of drowning. Inaction or being passive would just be to stop. Stop all action, all movement, and give up control, but you would find yourself drowning and sinking to the bottom. However, action that is motivated from surrender would look very different. You would stop moving, but there would be the intention to relax. And in that place, you would float to the surface. Very different results. And yet, with the surrendered action, you didn't need to exert all that energy to try to force the outcome, and your needs were still met. Accessing the place of surrendered action, it is a practice. It comes with a lot of time, a lot of mindfulness, and meditation. It's also something that you can seek assistance from a therapist or a guide like myself to help you come to a place where you are able to find surrendered action in your experiences. The invitation today is to take a look at our lives and to see maybe where we are exhausting our energy, and instead we could take a surrendered action. Thank you so much for listening to this perspective, and until we speak again, please be well.